Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to the 2010 FIFA World Cup South Africa runs, and today we're going to be doing a qualification run with the nation of France. I haven't done a big nation on 2010 for a little while now, not from Europe anyway, and I think it is time to do France. Someone commented, I think it was Brian Jimenez, he commented on the channel saying, could you please do the 2010 France squad because of well, I guess because they had a really rubbish World Cup in actual World Cup, and they did have a rubbish World Cup. They went to South Africa controversially after Thierry Henry handled the ball, becoming LeBron James for about 2 seconds and obviously assisting France for the goal against the Republic of Ireland in that playoff game. A lot of people say that if Henry and France didn't cheat, then of course Republic of Ireland would have been in the World Cup, and they're right to think that as well, because France were basically going to pens if that didn't happen. So yeah, we're gonna redo their qualifying campaign in my universe and see if we can win France the 2010 World Cup, even though in real life they were terrible. So obviously these are the real groups, and you can see France have got a really nice group. That's a really nice group for France. Like, only Serbia and Romania really are the sort of teams to worry about. However, with all my runs, we like to randomize them and see what kind of group we get. So in 3, 2, 1, and boom, we are in a group with, oh my goodness, that is not a good jumble. Germany, Netherlands, Azerbaijan, Switzerland, and Estonia. Those 3 teams, actually no, those 2 teams, Estonia and Azerbaijan, fine. But Switzerland, Holland, and Germany in the same group, we've basically got like, well, like some of the biggest teams in Europe, like, it's crammed into one group. That's ridiculous. England got a really easy group there. Where's Italy? Where are they? Where did they go? Am I just being blind? Oh, they're in Group A alongside Portugal and Poland and Ireland. So that's quite a tough group. Romania ended up in this group. That could be a wide open group there, to be fair. Spain got a good group there as well, and Croatia got a nice group down there at the bottom as well. Let's have a look at the squad for France. So Hugo Lloris in goal with Bakary Sagna, right back, William Gallas, Abidal, Evra, Diarra, Toulalan, Anelka, Henry, Djorkaeff, Gignac. Great squad on paper, brilliant. A little bit light here and there, but still pretty good. Let's have a look at the bench. We've got Steve Mandanda, Govu, this dude here who I've never heard of before, Ben Malouda, Frank Ribery, we've got Benzema, Diarra, Remy, a young Remy, Fanny as well, Squillaci, Gomez, Bapatimi Gomez is on this squad. That's awesome. Carasso, Samir Nasri as well, Flamini, Patrick Vieira is on this game as well. I have to use him in the smaller matches. Gael Clichy, Felipe Mexes, Ben Arthur is here, Boomsong, Sissoko, and Florence Cinnamon Pongo is here as well. That's awesome. Like, what a name to have. I'm definitely starting him against Estonia and Azerbaijan. That is so cool. We're gonna have to jumble this squad up a little bit, but yeah, that is absolutely amazing. And our first match for France is going to be against Estonia, and I like to remind you, with every run we do on 2010, it's still on legendary difficulty because it is the best and most fun way to play the game. Here we go then, qualifying starts now for France, and it's against Estonia. So what I've done now is I've kept the original squad, not put anyone like, you know, reserves on or anything like that, even though it's tempting, because I need to get the main players off to a good start. And I think they can easily do that here against Estonia. Should be a good run. Of course, we're playing as the 2010 France squad. Very controversial team back in 2010 and 2009. I remember it well when they cheated Ireland out of the World Cup playoffs. And then they went to the World Cup and they just didn't play very well at all. I mean, I've seen big sides get eliminated from World Cups in the group stage. We all have, you know, Germany 2018, England 2014. But yeah, that France squad, there was a lot of issues, and there's a few videos on YouTube about it. I mean, I can't really remember the finer details of it. I do apologize, but if you want to go and look it up, then like I said, there's videos online. But ever since 2010, France have sort of enjoyed some nice success with the national team. Of course, winning the World Cup again in 2018 for the second time in their history, coming close in 2022 and almost clinching it again, but Argentina got them, even though it was a thrilling final. And oh, that just went wide. But yeah, and of course, Euro 2016, they went to the final, lost to Portugal thanks to a freak goal by Eder. France have had a lot of success recently, and yeah, you can put it down to the players they have. Phenomenal talent. Azerbaijan have somehow managed to equalise against Holland. Again, two big sides in our group. That is just unbelievable bad luck in the randomization process. Like I said, a lot of people will use that as ammunition to not randomize it, but again, I don't want to do like the same qualifying groups every single time, because that would be super boring. France have really struggled in this first half to get past Estonia's defense. It's weird, very odd. Like, I'm just not feeling the firepower at the moment. I thought that France would be overwhelming for Estonia, but at the moment, no. As it goes to half-time, it's still 0-0. Quite disappointing. This is not good from France. It's the 60th minute, and they're chasing the ball like they're a one-star team. It's not fun at the moment, let's just tell you that. Jaeger into the middle, and Estonia having all the time in the world to do whatever they want. France's tactics are obviously a little bit messed up and they need refining, as it's safe there, and we almost conceded to Estonia. That is crazy when we're France. Come on, like, I'm not saying it can't happen, but yeah. And here we go. Thierry Henry, 70th minute, he's charging through, and there we go. There's the first goal. Finally, Thierry Henry makes it 1-0 against Estonia for France. I mean, we had to score sooner or later, but he got kind of lucky because the goalkeeper saved it, but it bounced straight underneath him. Well, Estonia have actually played a lot better on the ball than what France have. Just obviously, the lack of talent means that they can't really score. But yeah, France, this has not been a good win at all. It's very concerning, actually, that we're only scoring one against Estonia. Sucks, really, but it is what it is. You know, they're stronger. Like, France just feel lazy at the moment. Like, I'm criticising them because they should be a lot better than this. Oh, that's a terrible defensive play, and Estonia are going through. It's blocked. Are you serious right now, France? Are you actually serious? I mean, the game ended, even though it went out for a corner, but that is not a good win. I mean, a win nonetheless, but I mean, like, France were like moving like 2025 Manchester United, you know what I mean? It's just like they're a big team, but they weren't even trying. Macedonia and Slovakia had a hell of a game. 4-4. That is incredible. Here we go then. Our second match is away from home against Azerbaijan. Another minnow, but the way we played against Estonia is a little bit concerning. I made a couple of changes up top just to see if we can use some lesser known players, apart from Vieira, of course, some lesser known players to you know, actually perform better. Thierry Henry gets tripped and into the middle, and again, and yes, we scored, and it's the reserve striker Cinema Pongo has made it 1-0 to France against Azerbaijan. I mean, come on. I mean, that was just a nice play into the box and good tap in, but again, it's against Azerbaijan. We should be doing this, and you know, experimenting with the squad is nice. With Cinnamon Pongo up top, it's yeah, just experimentation and fun, I guess. Over the top, Diarra is trying to push through and he can't do it. Again, Azerbaijan holding their own after the first goal. They're just like, nope, you're not going to get through again. It just feels like we can't, you know? And we're getting caught offside quite a lot. It doesn't seem like a good system. Here comes Azerbaijan, and they're looking for it. France just feel so bad to defend with. They're just standing there doing nothing. Like, what are they actually doing? Well, it's half time, and at least we got the goal before the half this time, so a minor improvement, but not that much of an improvement. It's just annoying because, like, we're winning, but I just want more from France, especially against these kind of sides. Through ball, and Shorkuf is going through, and it's saved by the Azerbaijan keeper. It will be a corner. More chances than we had against Estonia, but yeah, again, still not putting it in the back of the net. Good cross, and the header goes over the bar again. The header should be sort of reasonably on target. I know it's on legendary difficulty and stuff, but these players are quite high rated. Through ball to Maluda. Can Maluda get the chance? He does! That's a nice goal, and that is 2-0. Finally, France get another goal, and it comes from Maluda out on the wing. It was just a nice ball to him. Cuts inside, and then bang, top corner. Through ball, and Maluda off the post. How unlucky. Henry to Benzema. Hey, he just squeezes it in like a slide tackle shot, you know, a sliding shot, and Benzema scores the first goal of his campaign here in the 90th minute to make it a more respectable 3-0 for France. We were struggling all game, and we just managed to score 2 goals late on. You know, we scored the first goal really early, and then Azerbaijan locked down. I mean, fair enough, you know, they have their right to be like that, but I just thought that France could have been a bit better in between that time. But okay, well, I'll take a 3-0. That's pretty decent. Azerbaijan trying it here, and it's going to be cleared here for 3-0 to France over Azerbaijan. So that's both minnows defeated, as they should be with a team like France. Now the real test starts against Switzerland, Germany, and the Netherlands. So, big match coming up. It's France versus the Netherlands here. We're at home, and can we contest with the Netherlands? It's going to be tough, even though we are a big team, of course, using another big team for a qualifying run. They are also a big team. We struggled against the minnows slightly, so could be, you know, a bit of a humbling, I'd say, because although we are top, yeah, Holland and Germany have only played 1 game. Through ball, and here comes Diarra. Can he score for France? No, he can't. I should have laid it off to Benzema. He was calling for it, and I was like, you know what, I'll go for it with Diarra. So through ball, and Dirk Kuyt is going through. Can we stop him? Good save by Lloris. And that'll be a corner to the Netherlands. These games against the bigger teams are going to be so close. Ribery to Diarra. Benzema. And Nelka. That's a great goal. Really nicely worked by France, and Nicolas Anelka has scored to make it 1-0 to France over the Dutch. Finally, we've broken through, and it was just really nice passing and great control by Anelka, and then just flicks it in for 1-0. Ribery. And here we go. Another attack mounting for France. Great turning, and that is another goal for Anelka too in the space of like 3 minutes. Because the Netherlands couldn't keep it during the kickoff. And that is a huge blow to the Dutch's qualifying campaign already. Look at this, Anelka, the control was so nice. Maybe I need to keep Anelka up top. So at half time, it is 2-0 to France. This is a great result for France. We can keep this up and get a good win against the Dutch. It'll help us a lot in the campaign if we can win against the Netherlands here. Crossed in. And the Netherlands will get a random corner. Let's hope it doesn't lead to a goal. Almost an hour played, and France have been very good in this one. Header wide by the Netherlands. The Netherlands haven't really found the sighted net properly yet. Netherlands here pushing. What are they doing? Schneider. Crossed in. And, oh, that's a bad pass. And, oh! They got so unlucky there. They deserved a goal, really, from my mistake. But, yeah, we were lucky on that occasion. Go on, through ball. Frank Ribery. He's got a lot of space and time. And off the post again. France have hit the post twice in this game. Booted away here. And the Dutch have lost against France by 2-0. Great performance by the French here to really sort of solidify that they are a big team. We all know they're a big team. They just weren't acting like it in the first 2 games against Azerbaijan and Estonia. But here, we definitely acted like it. Can we continue in the other 2 games against Switzerland and Germany? Some good games there on the board. Italy beat San Marino 7-1. Belgium beat Poland 4-3. And then Romania beat the Faroe Islands 6-0. Next up for France is a game under the lights against Germany. So again, another big matchup to look forward to. If we beat Germany, then we'll have a nice advantage at the top of the group, because we are still top of the group by 3 points. I believe Switzerland are currently second, I think, if it pops up. There we go, there it is. So of course it's still really close, and a few of the sides have games in hand, but France are in the position that I want them to be in. And the great thing is, we haven't conceded yet. Not yet anyway. Germany moving the ball around quite nicely, not letting me have an inch of it. Lahm. And he's tackled. Diarra to Benzema. And there could be a chance here. Anelka has been unleashed. Can he do anything here? Anelka saved. And Benzema tried, but unfortunately he got tackled. And it will be a corner to France. Germany have a free kick on the edge of the box. Can they score this? Michael Ballack might fancy this one. And he almost did. It was powerful, but it just goes past the post. Not too many highlights in this game so far. Germany have been quite tough at the back, and so have we, as expected in a game between nations like this. Diarra out to Ribéry. Ribéry goes for it. It's just blocked. Headed back into the box, and here comes Vieira again into the box, and Benzema, oh my goodness, if he had scored that, that would have been a worldie. Just a finesse shot, but he was facing the opposite way to where I was aiming, and another chance is saved. Lahm, and he just lost my defense so easily, but Germany fire it wide. Not being the greatest from them up top. We've been pretty good at shutting them down at times. But yeah, 7 minutes to play, and I don't think there's going to be a goal in this one, unfortunately. Well, no goal, unfortunately, in this match. It was always going to be like that, I think, between these two. It's annoying because I really wanted to try and see if I could beat Germany, but it's okay. A draw is fine. But they've just been too good defensively. France have been okay. Don't get me wrong, they've been okay. But just, yeah, tiny bit toothless this game. Well, both sides were, to be fair. Both sides were toothless. So hopefully, when we meet again in Munich or Berlin, wherever it is, then, of course, hopefully we'll have our teeth sharpened. So instead of playing Switzerland, we have to play Estonia again away from home. So this is pretty much the halfway point after this of the campaign. So I guess we'll have to play Switzerland twice in the next video. But this will be a good chance for France to see if they can show if they're better against the minnows again. Of course, we're still top with 10 points. Fantastic so far. Great hustle by Ribéry, and oh yes, we scored. And of course it's that man again who I always use against the little teams, Cinema Pongo, and that is 1-0 to France. We love it, absolutely love that. Great start to the game. 5 minutes in, France have taken the lead against Estonia. It's a good over the top ball, and we've been caught out here. And that's a great save to deny Estonia. Again, it just feels sloppy against the minnows. Like, why do France play like this against the minnows? It's so weird. I know we got the goal early, but come on. You've got to keep up that pressure. Pongo. Running on through. He might have just enough speed to do it. Yes, he scores again. And that is 2. We're witnessing absolute cinema here. From Cinema Pongo, it's 2-0 to France. Through ball. Pongo again. And off the post. Not that time for Pongo. No goal for Pongo. Anelka crosses that in, the header, and it's gone in. And who was that just scored? It was Diarra. He scores. That's the third goal. And, well, now some of the substitutes are cooking. I know that Anelka is not a substitute, but I kept some of the main players on just in case we'd struggle. Through ball. Here comes Anelka. Can he do it? Of course he can. It's 4-0. Great strike. Goalkeeper came off his line for some reason. 4-0. Gonna be a through ball. Shorkuf. Can he do it? No, he's just been hacked out. That's got to be a red card, right? Last man, yet red card all day. And that is Estonia down to 10 men. Oh, Estonia got it and they almost score. With 10 men, they almost got one back. Go on, through ball. It's Anelka. Surely he's got all the time in the world. And that is in. What a goal. It was a sweat goal, but it was the fact that Shorkuf just did a little flick and it went straight into the back of the net. It almost went wide, to be fair, but yeah, luckily for him, it trickled into the back of the net for 5. And that was just a nicely done finish there. Look at that. So silky. So through ball. Anelka could make it 6. He does make it 6. And, well, this is a statement win by France. After the first game we had against them where it was just awful, now 6-0 feels a little bit better. Over the top, can we get one more before this game wraps up? No, we can't. But it's okay, because France have been amazing in this game, and once it's booted away, it'll be game over. 6-0 against Estonia is way more like it. Much better than the first match we had against them. And, well, at the halfway point, we should still be top with a larger goal difference as well. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with the run so far. Obviously, the second part is still yet to come. And that's it. We've beaten Estonia 6-0. Let's go and check the groups at the halfway point and wrap the video up. Okay then, guys. So, at the halfway point for France, it's looking like this. We are top with a pretty much perfect record apart from the draw, but the draw still means we're unbeaten. Haven't conceded a goal yet either, despite playing the Netherlands and Germany in the campaign. Really good start from France. I'm just concerned about the teams below us. They have games in hand on us, which could sting us in, you know, the latter stages of qualifying. In the other groups, let's start with Group I. Croatia, Georgia and Norway are locked in a battle for first place, as are Finland as well. Malta are kind of still in it, but I don't think they're going to do much in that group. And then moving on to Group A, we have Ireland and Poland leading the charge in that one, with Italy and Portugal just behind them. Belgium not having a great campaign, and San Marino obviously doing San Marino things and conceding lots of goals. In Group B, we have Slovakia top of that one, with Russia just behind them, as are Macedonia, and Luxembourg are hanging on in there. Turkey having a horrible campaign so far. They should not be all the way down there. Maybe they can recover in the second portion of qualifying. Group C sees Northern Ireland top of that one, with Albania and Romania trying to catch up to them. And then we've got the minnows at the bottom there. In Group D, we have Spain, top of that one, perfect record so far, with Hungary in that playoff position so far, with Greece just behind them. Yeah, the other teams are still in it, kinda, but again, Wales should be doing better than what they are. I mean, surely they've got a match up against Liechtenstein to look forward to soon, so maybe they can get some points there. In Group E, we have Bulgaria top of that one, with Scotland just behind them. Then you have Israel, Denmark just behind them as well by 2 points, and then Czech Republic and Montenegro propping up the table, but still not that far behind. And in Group F, we have England top of that one, with Belarus and Ukraine battling for second. Cyprus are in it as well, and Kazakhstan. Iceland not having a great campaign. And in Group G, we have Sweden top of that one, with Serbia just behind them, but they played a game more. Latvia and Bosnia are trying to catch up to them. And again, Lithuania and Austria just at the bottom there. And that will be it for your first part of your France qualifying run on the 2010 FIFA World Cup game. I hope you've enjoyed it. I thought it would be interesting to see if we can take them to the World Cup and do the campaign again and see if we can do better than what they did in real life. Tune in for part 2, and if you did enjoy this part, then please give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.